to a beautiful jungle. Huh? Oh. Welcome to a beautiful jungle. I just put my final, well, let me stop because I still have some, I have one purple kohlrabi plant, and I have I think like 4 kale plants and about 6 Swiss chars that needs to be put in the ground. They were never potted, so I'm just going to put them in the ground. I think I'm going to grow them in the same spot I grew the spring Swiss char. So I just put down the rest. I put down 3. Let me show you guys. In the bed that has the hot pepper, it's still there. I still have my pepper plants in and my eggplants in. So it's going to come out. But I think the rest of that bed I may do garlic, or I may do onions in the rest of that bed. Anywho, in the beginning of the row, those are all broccoli, and the last 5, those are Brussels sprouts, Long Island Brussels sprouts. And I do think I have one more Long Island Brussels sprout in some of the other beds. So all of those plants that we seeded together and we potted together, they are in the ground. Yes, they are in the ground now. Amen, 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 amen. They are in the ground. So I just came by and put some black cow around the plants because I noticed in the first bed that I did the planting, which is this one over here that had the tomatoes, the really big tomatoes we harvest together. This bed, I amended the bed with black cow, and I noticed that they were not like withering away and drying out very quickly. So then I went around to the other beds that I did do that I did not put black cow in because I did not have black cow, and I just went and picked up 3 bags. So no, thank you. I went and I did some. Let me just take this off and take you guys around. I need to do. The ground was very dry, so I watered them, and then I'm gonna do the fish fertilizer with some rainwater. But I gave them the same thing I gave the other brassicas. I gave them blood meal, bone meal, and the 10-10-10. So this is the first bed, and I noticed that the first bed, you can see the little black stuff that's down in the soil. That's black cow, and I raked it in there, and they have been doing very well, not withering away, not requiring that much water. But these over here, I didn't put black cow in this one. I just had enough for this bed, and you can see where it stopped. You can see where I stopped, right? This one I just put some around there. This one did not have any, so I had to put some black cow around there. And this one didn't have it, and this bed did not have the black cow. This is the bed with the asparagus. So that's the black cow that you see there. And if I have more, if I have what do you call it? Yeah, if I'm able to purchase more, I will get some and I will put them in between the rows, like in between the beds. I'll put them in between, but right now I'm doing it this way. Cleaning out, I was cleaning around the area as much as possible, and then I will get the blower and blow everything else. So, and I removed the squash from out, the winter squash from out of this bed right here. And this is the box of the potatoes that I had inside, like the potatoes that I grew last year that sprouted, and the potatoes that some of the potatoes that remained that I canned, that I bought from the store that I canned, that also sprouted. So I'm gonna This is a detour because I was supposed to be planting my I was supposed to just be doing the remaining black brassicas, putting down the remaining the brassicas, and which I did, and the black cow, and planting out my lettuce that I have. But I am cleaning and got these. The plant was sticking out, so I said let me just pull it out because I do have to do potatoes anyway, and I don't want to pull my sweet potatoes yet. I actually want to wait till the last frost. I think they've been in the ground for about 180 days, which you can take them out now. But this container had potatoes, and I guess I didn't get everything because this is where they're coming from. This is the seed. This is actually the seed potato. No, this was a potato that was in here that I did not harvest, and I got these. So far, that's what I got so far. So I'm going to put this back in there, and these potatoes I will be taking inside the house. But I need to get down there. So I have my black cow. The soil looks really good. So this is what happens. You have a plan to do one thing and then it changes. But that's not bad because I do need to plant out those potatoes. See? Another one. And another one. So I need to get all the way down at the bottom of this thing. Because they are pretty deep. Oh. Got a nice little worm in there. Nice. Not a bad sign. Not a bad sign. Oh, here we go. More. But honestly, our home is not really a potato eating home. I mean, I'm a girl. I would take a steak and potato once in a while, but not every time. And do a little steak and potato. So I have not decided what I am going to, how many I'm going to put in here. But this is, I think this one had, I think I had 2, 4, 6. I think I did 6 in here. And I'm just going to get a little bit of this all-purpose natural organic, the burpee, natural organic plant, all-purpose plant food, and pour some in there. Because honestly, I doubt I'll be out here to keep feeding these plants. And I honestly don't think I will have the time to keep putting soil on top of them. So listen, you do what's easiest, what's the easiest thing for you. And this is what's easy for me right now. And sometimes easy work and sometimes easy does not. But potatoes are so easy to grow. They really are. And I will put some black cow in there. And once I, yeah, okay. And once I, where's that old potato? Here we go. Once, so I think this goes like this, right? Yeah, it goes like that. And I'm going to try to do all the reds together. What was I seeing? And oh, and once I cover it over, put all the soil on it, I will put more compost on top. So that's 2. And I want to do all my reds. And how many reds do I have? That was 2, 4, 6, 8. And this, I think this is a red too. So 10 red potatoes. So I think I'm going to do 6 in here again. Oh, look at the little baby one. Little baby. Hi! Okay, I will be back. So I'm back. Clearly you see I'm not measuring this bone meal. I am not measuring this bone meal. Probably measuring it by how much money I'm pouring in here. And we're gonna put some compost in there. So now I'm just doing the holes now. Mix that up. Mix it up. Mix it up. Get me. So this stays up like that. You plant this straight down. You see this? I don't know if I can plant this because this, I don't think I can plant this. It's soft. So, no, we're not doing that. We're not trying to ruin this. Honestly, you can pick this off. You can take this eye off, but I'm not going to. And just leave this one on the top. But we're going to leave it. You're going to plant it straight down like this sticking up. Nestle it in there and then cover it. So with this being what it is and it's low, I can actually come back once it starts sprouting up to a certain point. Once it comes like right here, because the soil is all the way down here, once it comes like all the way, the leaves come up all the way up here, or the leaves come up to this side, I can come back and put compost on there. And then it comes up this way. I can come back and fill it all the way up, or just mulch it with straw, and I won't have to do any compost, using up the compost. I can just put straw on there. So we're gonna take a good hole in there, throw a handful of the all-purpose, a little bit of the 1010, some bone meal, blood meal, and compost. And just a handful of compost. And we're going to mix it up. Then we're going to get our red potato, this part sticking out. And we're going to sink it in there like eggs. And nestle that bad boy in there. Cover it up. Push it down. Give it a little pat. Move this dirt over. Let me flip it around so you can see this side. And I'm going to label red potatoes, but I should label on the date and today is the 25th. Today's the 25th. So I will get a label. I didn't prepare any labels because this was not my plan. And being Sharon that I am, I come out here to do one thing. Honestly, shoot, I wasn't even going to, this was not the plan for today. The plan today was to clean the garage and remove all of my planting stuff, my planting table and all of those things out of there, and take them down to the basement. I cleared out a room in the basement to put that stuff in, because I won't need it until come next year. So that was the plan for today. I got the black garbage bags and everything because we ran out of that to do that. But then I said, you know what? let me go ahead and pull out the marigolds that I had to pull out of the beds and put, it's only 7 plants. Let me just go ahead and put the 7 plants down. And, you know, you're going to feel wonderful once you do that. I can say something is done. So I pulled the plants out and I planted the remainder of the brassicas that we potted up together. The first set. I'm running out. And also what I want to say is when you have your things inside of containers like these, because reusable, the containers you're reusing, label them. Label what it is. Put your labels on there. Because I am good for doing that, like reusing containers. And I'm also good for forgetting to label them. But it's gotten to a point where I actually know what it is now. This will be sticking up. And we're going to nestle that bad boy in there. Let me just, I should show you, right? Yeah. Let me just show you how it is done. Close up. Close up, close up, close up. Let me get, I have to take my gloves off. So, we have our, let me get this weed out of here. So we have our potato, and you just push it down in there. Excuse my big hands. Just like that. And you see the little sprout is sticking up, and you just cover it. Cover it. Put a little pad on there, and that's it. Some blood meal, because we want that foliage, and some bone meal because this is a root crop. And we're going to back up off of all of that. Then we're going to drop some compost in there because we are reusing this potato soil. And this is a big bag, so it's not going to just be a handful. And we're going to just mix that up. Mix that up in there. Mix it up. Okay? Flatten it. And I am going to push it down. I think I'm going to do it like this. Like this. No, I'll do it the way I know how to do it. Let me get you guys down there. Yeah, that's as far as it goes down, right? There you go. So these are the white potatoes. And I'm going to give them a little space. I don't want to overcrowd it. Overcrowding them will give you smaller potatoes. So actually, I think I'm going to just put, I am going to put 4 in here. 4. Because I honestly, it doesn't matter if they come out small or big. So 4 will be fine in here in a 20 gallon. I think this is either it's 20 or a 10. Either it's a 20 or a 10. And I am going to get this shovel and cover it. I'm coming. Kids are getting ready to go to church for dance practice, worship dance practice, and Bible. And I need to go. So I'm trying to dig around to see if there's any other potatoes, like big potatoes in there. But I'm not seeing any. And digging for potatoes is not something you should do with a spade, with a shovel. But there isn't. There isn't any in there. There was just what we saw. That one, and maybe that one was from before and it didn't sprout. Yeah, so no. Okay, so that's it. I am being called in the house, so either we're going to do this for another day, or no, it's another day. It's going to be another day. I need to go in. All right, let me gather my things and go in, okay? All right, so, excuse me. So, thank you for coming along with me, the distracted gardener. No, from a beautiful jungle. Getting the rest of our plants out. I do need to come. If I don't do it today, I will do it tomorrow with the fish fertilizer, because I didn't do fish fertilizer. So, but I have to go. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. Please like the video. If you've learned anything and feel someone will learn something from this, get encouragement from this, please share the video, and have a blessed day. Bye bye.